Want anyone to think I'm a good boy, because I bloody well ain't. I run with the pack. But I'd just like to say one thing, and then if you want to say anything to me, Michael, you just carry on. I don't want anyone to think there's a bloody halo around my head, because I've had to be a bit of a sod to get as far as I have done. But there is one bone of contention, one thing that is really getting to me. I can't say what I'm thinking. People can read between the words. But a person for N-Power who deems it low priority, well, a woman number 30 here said to me the other day, and I quote, "I can't go out into my back garden at night because I'm too scared, because she waters her plants," or whatever she does out there, I don't know. She can't have her kids out there. Nobody can have their kids out there because they're scared, because there's always nasty people around. And he deems it low priority, and that, I can assure you, is off Amanda Arnold. The council are out of it. Well, they're not out of it, but I want them to, I'm not going to mention them, they're all for it. What's holding it up now, because the gates have been passed, is this lighting, because they're going to stick them, I think, galvanised things up with a hardened shell, 2 spotlights at each end that are going to cross over each other. Whether it's going to be sensor controlled, everyone's going to have a key or electronic key for this. And he's holding it up because he's deeming it low priority. If an old woman or even a young man gets coshed out there and mugged like that bloke did up the road there when Force give the kicking out of him, I think you know about that, don't you, Michael? If that happens out in that alleyway, by God, they've got to sue. And plus the fact they're supposed to be serving the community. Well, to be quite honest, if this is how they serve the community, I think they're a load of trash. They're no good at all. You know, but if anyone, and the council want to put them in now, yesterday was good enough. But if anyone now gets mugged out in that alleyway because of the dark nights are here now, and that light there in the middle there, well, as you can see yourself, Michael, that ain't no good to nobody, man or beast. If anything happens...
So if I've got this right, the gates aren't there yet. The gates can't be there yet until the lights are fitted, and it's N-Power saying that's low priority.
Exactly. That's exactly right. I got it off the council. They've got no reason to say any different, because if they do, they're dropping themselves in it. But it seems to me that it makes sense. It's no good putting a cart on the back of an horse if the bloody cart can't go on it, if you know what I mean.
And have N-Power given you any time scale whatsoever?
Nothing at all. All we've got off them is low priority. I even believe, and I'm not too sure about this, because I know I'm on this camera, but I'm not too sure, that I believe that the council have tried to find out who it is that has said it, and I'm wondering which rock he's hiding under, because they're a big company. The council had to go and ask people this, ask people that. They've had to come back. You probably got a better idea how it goes than what I have. I'm an infantile on politics, sod the politics, but they had to come along and reassure, even though the letters, and I thought it was a done deal. It's not a done deal because of this law of rite of passage, and there were so many things standing in the way. But I had, and I'll repeat this, I'm not a lover of the council, but I've slowly, we've met halfway in the middle of the field. But Nicola Dean, and I'm not praising her up, I mean, if me and her were on a desert island and they knew what she's like and what I'm like, and she'd come in from one end with a load of weapons and I'd come in with the other, I reckon who'd kill each other before the morning. But we managed to meet halfway in the field. Nicola Dean does the job expertly. I'm not how can I put it, a brown nose. I just judge people how they treat me. Amanda Arnold I've got great respect for, and the only bloody copper that I found that any good round here was Andy Lawrence, and they've got rid of him, which I think, well, as far as I'm concerned, as far as Andy Lawrence is concerned, I could do a deal with that man. Now, I'm not slagging off Sergeant Jordan, but we tried to save Andy Lawrence's job. We tried to save that man's job. We had a meeting down the forum. But Inspector Jordan, Acting Inspector Jordan, because he'd done so good. I mean, it's like a chain of command in the British Army. But you get bad generals and good generals. Andy Lawrence was a good boy, a good general. He'd done so good, we tried to keep him. But this Inspector Jordan, and I've got to give him his due, he presented his case so well. We was hung out to dry on the bloody line before we even got in there, and then he dropped the bomb. He dropped the bomb after giving us the speed up talk up to the main event. The main event, when he dropped the bomb, was Andy had committed 2 crimes against the by police issues or regulations or whatever, and for that it was a sackable offence. Then Inspector Jordan turned round and said, I like Andy, so we're going to move him to Chelmsford, which is what we were trying to stop. We didn't want him going anywhere. We weren't really concerned about him nicking anyone.
Can I just stop it for a second? Sorry.